In this video, we will discuss two topics, and the first topic is one-to-one correspondence. To begin, let's review the first 10 numbers of our number line. In the correct order, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, it is important to know that each physical object receives one number. For this single box, it receives the number 1. This is the only number it receives. We do not give the box the number 2 because it is the first object we have counted. It also does not receive the number 1 and 2 because there is only one object. So it gets only one number, and the number is 1. Now let's practice by counting some circles. As I point to each circle, I will assign it one number and continue assigning each circle in order of the number line. This circle receives the number 1, so this is where I will start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I pointed to each circle, I went up one number on the number line. Each circle received one number. Now that you have watched me do this, you can practice with me. Let's count the circles one more time, and I want you to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The second topic for this video is called subitizing. What is subitizing? What does this funny word mean? This is the ability to look at a small amount of objects and note how many objects there are without actually counting them. So let's practice subitizing. To practice, we're going to use some playing cards. For this case, we are going to cover up the numbers on the cards so we can practice just looking at the patterns. So let's look at one card. This card has a pattern. Even though it has just one object, it has a pattern. Because it has one object, we clearly can see that this represents 1. Not every card will be this simple, though. There will be more complex patterns, like this card. This card has a different pattern. We see that there's more than 1, so how many do we actually see? The answer is 4. There are 4 objects on this card. Notice that there is still a pattern for each card. These are very common patterns that you'll see. Here is a card for 5. Most likely you will find a pattern for 5 with 4 corners and 1 in the center. Each amount has a different pattern, but always has a very common pattern. Subitizing does not come right away. You may find different methods or patterns to use to represent and recognize each number. But subitizing will become more natural, and it will become easier to count larger objects.